Welcome back to Daytime. Well, if you are a gambler, or at least a gambler at heart, then this is a great opportunity for you to listen up. Maybe not just gambling, maybe you want to do something for a great cause. Well, we do have the Huronia Rotary joining us, and we have Doug Sampson, who's talking about an event that's going to be taking place. What's it all about?
Well, Mel, it's called An Evening at the Casino Royale. It's at Victoria Village, and what we're doing is it's a gala evening.
Yes.
So we're going to have fun. We're going to have dealers, and we're going to have roulette tables and craps tables and blackjack. And the nice thing about this is we're just going to, it's all fake money. It's all chips. There's no money. So it's just fun.
So I was joking when I said that it's just for the gambler at heart. This is all for a great cause, all obviously helping the Rotary. That the Rotary helps so many.
Absolutely. Rotary does so many things in the community. It's wonderful. I mean, from the hospital to Gilda's Club to Hospice Simcoe, we really try to spread it around and have some fun and make some money to give away just like this too.
Fantastic. Now, as you said to me earlier, when it comes to this evening, you don't need to know how to play any of these big games, so don't be intimidated.
That's the good part, Mel. Actually, the dealers are there to not only deal and have fun, but to teach, and that's great because I have no idea, for instance, how to play craps. I've never played that, so I want to learn more about it, and you'd be intimidated in a real casino. So it's just funny money, but fun money, and we're just going to have fun and learn all about cards and having some fun.
And have some fun. Absolutely.
Not only that, we're going to have some food too.
Okay, so that's obviously why we're standing in front of a bread basket, and there's wonderful salmon that's right here beside me. We're going to be cooking later on.
Absolutely.
And we're cooking because it's a sample of what we're going to have that evening?
At the Casino Royale evening, there's going to be appetizers. There's going to be a cash bar, of course, and you're gambling, but there's going to be fantastic foods, and some of our gourmets are going to do some preps and show us what they're making today.
Love it. I love it. It's going to be at Victoria Village. We're going to talk a little bit more about it and what people can expect, right, Doug? A little bit later in the show.
Absolutely.
But we're going to throw it over to Melissa right now and see what she's talking about. Melissa?
We are talking about the Rotary Club Barrie Huronia. They are proudly presenting Casino Royale Friday, March 22nd. And joining me right now is Doug Sampson, as well as Glenn Prey from Total Living Concepts. And you, my dear, are with Sampson Salon.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so you guys are all part of Rotary.
All part of the Rotary
And
Club.
you're all working together. I was looking at your shirt here, and it says Rotary Gourmets. What is this?
Glenn, explain Rotary Gourmets.
We're a group of 12 people, I guess 12. Husband and wives, and basically we get together and we cook.
And that's part of this event, right,
Rotary
Doug?
is the common tie there with everybody. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what we're about to get started on today, is this going to be one of the appetizers that you can have on March 22nd?
Right.
Okay,
right.
so what are we about to do? What is this?
Well, we're going to just do a cold pizza, and we're going to take some cream cheese.
Perfect. And Glenn's being healthy. This is multi-grain crust here.
Yeah, multi-grain crust with some Blue Menu.
Herb and garlic cream cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get this all over the crust.
We're going to put it all over.
Okay, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, but stay with us. There's plenty more coming up on Daytime. You keep going though, Glenn.
Okay.
Looks good. Welcome back to Daytime on Rogers TV. Rotary Club Barrie Huronia proudly presents Casino Royale. That's happening on Friday, March 22nd. Joined by Doug and Glenn. Thank you both again for coming on the show. And before the break, we started making, what's the proper name for this pizza?
It's just an appetizer.
An
it's
appetizer?
Just something very simple. You don't have to cook it. Just taking the multi-grain pizza crust.
Yep.
Put some herb cheese.
Can I name it then? I think it needs a
Sure.
name. So let's call it the cold salmon herb garlic. Help me, boys. Where are we going? the Glen Wonder? I don't know.
Actually, can I tell the truth?
Yes.
It's my wife's creation.
Oh, look at
Wow.
him. At least you're
Wow.
honest about that.
Well,
So what are you doing? You're layering some smoked salmon here?
layering some smoked salmon
Yeah.
on it, and we're just going to put it all through.
Yeah. And what's over here? Can I start chopping anything up for you, Glenn, in the meantime? I'm
Well,
pretty good with a knife.
We're going to put some arugula on it afterwards and some
Okay.
capers. So if you want to open the capers, and
I'd love to help you with
we're
that.
going to drizzle it with some of the honey mustard.
Now, Total Living Concepts and Sampson Salon, are these locations that I'm able to pick up tickets for the event?
Absolutely. Sampson Salon, Total Living Concepts, and Active Green and Ross will also
Perfect.
have on Ann Street. We'll have it as well.
Okay.
So we'll make sure, and obviously that there are tickets there, and yeah, for sure.
Oh. And how much are tickets? I missed that. I want to make sure.
$60 each.
$60 each. Can I get a table?
We can.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I can afford a table, but
No, we have, and it's $1,000 for
I
a
can't afford
corporate.
the table.
No,
Okay.
For the whole works.
You
But
have those capers? Why don't you put some of
yeah.
the capers on?
Well, it sounds like a
around.
pretty reasonable priced
It's
event, you guys.
yeah.
That it's a lot of work putting on an event, and it's great that you have such a good team with Rotary.
we have a great Rotary team, and we're going to have
like
wonderful
that?
prizes, lots of great, I should say, silent auction items. And
can you
so on
give us
too.
a tease as to what kind of silent auction items you're
Well,
going to have?
I mean, judging from your intro today, we're going to have a box at the Colts game. And we hope
Nice.
to have a couple of Colts
That's perfect.
come up and say hello and so on. And that
Perfect.
was given to us by Joe Boleski, so that was
That was a
very
nice
nice.
donation.
Nice
Absolutely it
donation.
is.
And there's just wonderful donations like that coming in all the time. And these are things we can sell and raise our money. So that's what
Amazing,
it's all
Doug.
about.
All right, so we're going to finish up this pizza, but in
Yes.
the meantime, we have to throw things over to Melanie. Apparently, she's building castles.
That's right. Freshly caught it this morning, Melissa. Thanks very much. We are cooking still here with the Barry Huronia Rotary, and we are talking about Casino Royale. It's an event that's going to be taking place at Victoria Village. You're not going to want to miss it. And joining us now is Herbert Tropf, as well as, of course, Doug Sampson is still here to tell us all about this wonderful event. So thank you very much. We are going to cook some gourmet what?
Salmon, smoked salmon pinwheels.
I love it. Okay, let's get started. What do we have?
So
What
we're
can we
gonna-
do?
We're going to do it from scratch, and it's very easy, so everybody at home can do it.
Okay,
So what we're going to need is, we're going to use the machine.
I like it.
We're going to need a small onion. Just throw it in.
Throw it in.
We're going to use a little bit of dill.
I love
if
dill.
if you don't like dill, you can use chives, you can use parsley, you can use thyme, whatever you want to do. And we put a little bit of pepper in there. We don't use salt because smoked salmon always has enough salt. So,
Nice.
this way on.
Are you quite the chef at home? Are you always cooking and cooking delights such as this from scratch?
I'm cooking at home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the one. I had to learn cooking when I was a kid. Well, it
Wow.
smells really good.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So let me just use cream cheese.
Put cream cheese in there, a whole block of cream cheese.
Whole block.
Put in there.
You
Nice.
also can put at home in addition pine nuts in there or walnuts. So it's endless. Just
Yeah.
try to experiment, whatever you like.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe the smell. It is so delicious.
Okay. That's already pretty much done.
Okay.
And
And one thing I wanted
good
to
show.
touch on, obviously, is this going to be something that is going to be on, oh, he's tasting it like proper chef that he is.
Good.
Yeah, it's good. You didn't even
Very good.
offer me any, Herb. Come on, what's up with that? I
No
gotta
double
make sure it's
dipping.
well, I'll make sure I use my finger. Actually very good. I could just eat vegetables with that.
so you see that's very easy. You also can, instead of cream cheese, you can use goat cheese.
Oh yeah.
Just experiment at home. So to make it easy, we put a plastic wrap on your cutting board.
Okay.
So now we need smoked salmon.
And I don't know if we touched on while you're doing that, this delicious bread that's right here from the Italian bakery. What's going on with that?
The Italian bakery has sponsored us for the last couple of years, and they are sponsoring all the breads. So we're going to have various kind of Italian breads at the event. And they also sponsor the desserts. Very delicious stuff.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you very much for doing that.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, especially with organizations such as the Rotary, because you do so much and have wonderful fundraisers, you need people who
The
have.
support is amazing.
Exactly.
You wouldn't believe- Yeah, it's really
Absolutely.
nice to see.
So we're
Helping out.
just putting the salmon down.
You're so delicately placing these down. It's fantastic. Okay.
Okay, I think that's good enough.
Yeah, okay.
So we're done. I need my towel.
What do we do next?
So now
Take
we're
that
gonna
off?
take that off.
Okay.
And,
I'm not a very
those.
good sous chef, am I? I'm not really helping you out at all, but you're doing a great job.
You're going to be in charge of a presentation.
Okay. Can I
So-
start that? Or not yet?
if you want to, you can slice the cucumber
Okay.
in about this thick slices.
Okay.
Be careful, it's a sharp knife.
Well, have you watched the show before? You've seen me with a knife before? Okay.
Now,
All right.
maybe I could tell you a little bit about exactly where the Victoria Village is. We've mentioned that a few times.
Sorry, I just got to use this mic
Oh,
here.
you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So tell us about where the Victoria Village is there, Doug.
I'd be happy to. We've talked about Victoria Village. It was the old Royal Victoria Hospital.
That's okay.
Yep.
On Ross Street, and it's been turned into a beautiful facility for long-term care, et cetera. But they have a beautiful banquet facility there too, and it's right off of Toronto Street. So I mean, that's where we enter, where we are. It's Toronto
Fantastic.
and Ross.
And we're going to talk
that's
more
good.
about this event as well as finish up these pinwheels right after this. We're just going to take a short pause. I'm going to maybe taste it and sample it. We'll be right back with more on Daytime.
That's good.
Welcome back to Daytime. We are cooking up a storm still. Herb has not stopped throughout the whole commercial break. Now, you rolled this pinwheel, this smoked salmon pinwheel, with this saran wrap, which made it a lot easier to put it
That's
through, right?
correct. And then usually you would put it in a fridge for half an hour just to firm up the cheese. Then it's a lot easier to cut it. And then you can cut it in straight ones or in angled ones, the way you like it.
It's all about the presentation.
On presentation, we put a little bit of dill on top.
Am I
You
doing
also-
okay?
Very good, very
Okay.
good. You also could use some salade de fleurs if you like wildflowers.
Ooh, wildflowers.
And you also could buy the caviar, not the real one, it's too expensive, the fake one. A little bit of black caviar on there would look very nice too.
Excellent.
So it's really easy. You can do it at home. You saw it.
Yes, very
You
simple.
know, even a man can do it.
And it takes about 5 minutes, absolutely. So let's just touch on the event itself again, where we can get tickets
Okay.
and when it's going to be taking
Okay.
place.
March 22nd is the event. It's a Friday evening. It starts at 7 o'clock. As I said, Victoria Village. Tickets are going to be available at Active Green and Ross on Ann Street, Samson Salon and Spa on Dunlop Street, and Total Living Concepts on Penetang Street.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
can't
so
wait.
much.
I hope it's
It's a huge
It's
success.
gonna be huge, yeah.
It will be a huge
Yeah.
success because everybody, you get an opportunity to be able to learn how to play cards, even if you don't know how, and support a good cause and have a fantastic night
And
with
good food.
wonderful food, and excellent
music.
entertainment, and great music. So thank you so much for coming out
thank
and
you for having us.
showcasing these delicious dishes. Obviously, who do you think's the winner? What do you think? Melissa's actually over here trying them out, so we're going to walk on over to her and we're going to see what is going to be happening
Hey,
with
welcome back. So you heard me say earlier that I've never really liked smoked salmon, and I'm trying the pizza that Glenn made, and you know what?
You like
I
it?
really like it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Look at you.